And finally, it's a secret bunker whose whereabouts has been open for the past 2 decades. Nestled at the tip of North Ayrshire's coast, the Skelmorlie secret bunker served as an outpost during the Cold War.
It was decommissioned from active service in 1991 and transformed into a free museum in 2004. Well, our reporter Brandon Cook was granted special access as it prepares to open later in the month for its 20th year.
On the back road between Skelmorlie and Largs is a location which was once classified. The Skelmorlie secret bunker, as it's now known, is one of around 200 nuclear monitoring posts across Scotland built during the Cold War. Frank, how are you doing?
Good afternoon, welcome to 23 Post Skelmorlie.
Thank you very much.
Otherwise it's known as Skelmorlie Secret Bunker.
Frank Alexander was stationed here before it was decommissioned in 1991. In 2004, he restored it as a public museum. This year marks its 20th anniversary.
When I started the project back in 2003 by taking over the lease from the local landowner, I wasn't expecting to be here 20 odd years later. So it's been a labour of love over that last 20 years. During that time we've had thousands of visitors from all around the world here to see what we've got to offer them, to show them an insight into the workings of the Royal Observer Corps during the Cold War.
15 foot below the surface, the climb down isn't for the faint-hearted. Inside, service personnel from the Royal Observer Corps stood ready to alert the country to any nuclear attack. Inside the bunker, you get a real sense of what it must have been like for those working here during the Cold War. It really was a time where anyone inside here had to be prepared to deliver the worst news. The bunker was designed to fit 2 to 4 people with enough food and water to last 2 to 3 weeks. In the end, the bunk beds were never used. This was in service during decades of East-West tensions, where the prospect of a Soviet nuclear attack from behind the Iron Curtain was feared likely. Thankfully, it never came to that, but the team here recreates what that scenario would have sounded like.
Attack warning red.
And that's what we would have heard if the worst happened.
That should it have come to it, all the broadcast receivers would have heard that speech broadcast with the attack warning red.
In its 2 decades, the museum has collected hundreds of items from the time and created its own above-ground replica of the bunker. As it prepares to open for its 20th summer, the team of volunteers hope many more people will come to relive a time which was once highly secret. Brandon Cook, STV News, Skelmorlie.
Oh, tucked away from it all. Maybe that's where John is for his Easter holidays.
You just never know, Kellyanne. Good night.
Good night.